it's Mighty Mike, and I'm so glad to be here. You know, it's a little strange to be performing online where I don't hear any reaction from the crowd. I'm used to performing live where I don't hear any reaction from the crowd. I decided to do something a little different today, and I've created a presentation all about the World Buskers United Festival. So let's just get right to it. Why keep watching? Now that's a great question. I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, well, the number one reason is it's a proportionally small investment of your time. Let's break down the average day for you here in quarantine. 33% of that day is spent sleeping. 23% is going to be spent on the phone. I've seen the Apple phone reports. 19% on Netflix, 16% worrying, and 8% of the day is spent eating, using the bathroom, or spending time with loved ones. And therefore, a very small percentage of the day is going to be spent watching my bit. What will you see destroyed if you continue watching? Well, we're going to go right over here. You're going to see one metal bar destroyed, one hot water bottle destroyed, one horseshoe, but it's going to rocket right up to see 52 playing cards destroyed. However, it also means you're going to see 10 minutes of your life destroyed if you keep watching. So, historical context of the show, well, it all goes back to this guy, the Mighty Atom. And here he is breaking a metal chain on his chest. Then we go to this guy, Slim the Hammerman Farman. There he is breaking a metal chain on his chest. And then we go to this guy, Dennis Rogers, who taught me. There he is breaking a metal chain on his chest. Okay. Damn it. Okay. Mighty Mike. Yeah, so what makes a strong man? Great question. So number one, you're going to need strong tendon development. See, the tendons are the white parts there in between the muscles. You're also going to need explosive grip strength. You can measure your grip strength with a dynamometer like I've got right here. As well, you're also going to need deep psychological issues from years of bullying and rigidly enforced gender roles, creating a need to engage in performative masculinity through displays of painful and recklessly dangerous feats. Okay, first feat. It's going to be horseshoe bending. So I've got here an invoice from the farrier in Ontario where I buy my horseshoes. It's kind of small, but I'll tell you what it says. 60 pairs of horseshoes. That's $7 a pair. I get them for a price of $5. Let me make it simple. It means each shoe costs $2.50. I've got a graph to represent that. Okay, I'm going to take the horseshoe. I'm going to wrap it up here. And I'm going to tell you something, folks. This feat actually got a lot easier for me recently when I started taking them off the horse. Off the horse. Now what I'm going to be doing is holding the horseshoe up against my leg to bend it, using my leg as leverage. This feat of strength actually changed my life when I learned it. Turned me from an ordinary man into an ordinary man with a permanently bruised leg. Children, I'm having fun. There it is, folks. The horseshoe. I'd like to show you a graph representing what's happened right there. It's going to look like this. Which to you means this. That's right, folks. You now owe me $2.50. The meter is running. So let's move right along. Odds that you're going to see someone juggling 3 things on top of a thing today, it's going to be a high correlation over time. So that's actually quite similar to the odds you're going to hear the theme from 2001 Space Odyssey. So it's a dun, 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 dun. However, the odds you're going to want to see another PowerPoint act is going to go dramatically down as you continue watching this one right here. So a male to female busker ratio. Busking is actually a very male-dominated profession. We're trying to change that, but we're doing our best, folks. As you can see right now, it's actually 80% male buskers, only 20% female buskers. However, that's actually quite similar to the ratio of male buskers who talk about their genitals in a family-friendly show. Whereas you flip that around, the percentage of female buskers who make jokes about their genitals, it's almost exactly opposite. We've got a 99% no and a 1% Sharon Mahoney. So, braced bending, the next feat of strength. Braced bending is a feat from the 1920s. You see here an old strongman bending a bar using his leg as leverage. It combines back, arm, and grip strength, and as well, it's actually a great vehicle for innuendo about my genitals. So first of all, I'm going to need something that strong, that big, long, and hard bar that I put. It's right over here, just a second. Alright, now I've wrapped one of the ends here in suede. I'm just going to wrap the other one here in suede. Alright? Look, folks, I am a street performer. This is what we do, the male ones. Okay, watch. Now you can see it kind of bends a little to the left here. Okay, actually, no, that's not one. Mine's normal. That wasn't one of those jokes. So, yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to put this under my leg here. And this is actually a trick that the old-time strongman used to call the nutcracker. And believe it or not, folks, my brother used to try this trick, and now she's my sister. I'm just going to point out, folks, if there are any buskers watching who actually use that joke non-ironically, it's kind of transphobic, so we're going to go ahead and retire that joke right now. As well, while I'm retiring jokes, might as well go ahead and retire this one. Hey, give me a kiss. Alright, here we go. Now that trick not only hurts, it also risks my future generations. There it is, folks. The bent bar. And you know something special about that bar is that each one of them actually costs $6 each. So to you, that means this. You now owe $8.50. Let's keep on going. Crowd interaction statistics for the International World Buskers United Festival. Number of buskers that are going to ask you to make some noise is actually quite high at 90%. Number of buskers that's going to ask you to count 1, 2, 3 in your living rooms is going to drop down to about 40%, but it's going to pop back up for the number of buskers who are actually going to ask you to do a slow rhythmic clap. However, the percentage that you're actually going to do it is going to drop right down to 1% because you're at home in your living room. Audience demographics for the show. Let's talk about who's watching. So we got 37% is going to be buskers in the show talking crap about the acts. 27% is going to be buskers not in the show talking crap about the acts. 11% fans of busking, thank you guys for being here. 5% people who've slept with Victor Rubelar, just looking for that second chance. 1% is actually going to be festival organizers, quite a small percentage, which makes this next stat a little surprising. 19% is going to be buskers sucking up to the festival organizers. Hi Kelly, hope it's going well. See you next year. Card tearing, next feat of strength we're going to do. This is a love it or hate it trick, folks. There are either people who love it, like other strongmen, grip strength enthusiasts, or the bicycle card company, because each pack costs $3.15, which to you means $11.65, folks. If you're still watching, we're still going. People who hate it, magicians, they're not going to want to see this. Poker players, they're not going to like it. And environmentalists. Okay, whereas people who don't care less, that's most people who watch my show. Alright, I'm going to take this pack of playing cards, I'm going to take it out of the package right here, and I want you to watch real close as I do something real special for you right here. Brand new pack of playing cards. Watch close. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to have to clean that up later. I guess that's one way to cut the deck. Alright. Oh, Kids Corner! Hey, kids! How's it going? Did you just see Mighty Mike rip those playing cards? And you want to be big and strong like Mighty Mike? Well, here's what you're going to do. You're going to find some papers in your house like this. Like we got a bill for Ryan Opar from an insurance company. And then you're just going to rip it up. You're just going to go ahead and rip it up, okay? Because he hasn't picked it up and it's been here for a long time, okay? So that'll get you stronger as well. Alright, we're going to finish off with some common busker questions. So number one question, how'd you get started at this anyway? Great question. What I tell people, well, I grew the mustache and the rest was history. The real answer is when I realized that bending horseshoes is actually a more financially feasible career than insurance sales. Okay, number two question, are you all friends? Do you guys travel together? Great question. When I'm talking to people at a festival, I say we're just one big family, just spread out all over the world. But the real answer is there's so much drama here, we can't even maintain a goddamn Facebook group without an insurrection. 3, what's your real job? Great question. Believe it or not, performing is my real job. But the answer I wish I could give is, in what world do you think the postman is dressing up in spandex and doing this as a side hustle? And 4, how much money do you make doing this? Great question, I know you're curious. Answer I give is, for me it's not about the money, it's about putting smiles on people's faces. But the real answer is $45 less than if you gave me that $50 I asked for. Anyway, what's your annual salary, Karen? Folks, moving along to the hot water bottle. This is going to require a high level of cardiovascular fitness to inflate the bottle. There's a picture of lungs. I'm also going to need grip strength to maintain the seal on the bottle, and I'm also going to need more time than is left in this 10-minute bit. So come back for my next one at 8 o'clock, folks. That's right, in just a few hours I'm going to be back doing a brand new presentation full of a bunch of statistics you didn't know you wanted. Thank you very much. Come back at 8 o'clock p.m. Back to you, Scott. Scott.